Welcome back to sportsbookreview.com. Natalie Van Rijstrom here, talking Champions League match day 3. We've got team bankrollers Flash and Alex in the house. Going to run through all games on Tuesday. But first of all, I'd like to welcome Flash here to the show. How's it going? How was your weekend?
The weekend was decent. Found that there was a few wonky results in the Premier League, but most of them I steer clear of, to be honest, because I just felt that a few of them would go a bit wrong. But gutted Saints didn't get the win at Bournemouth, but they picked up a point anyway. So.
Yeah. I tell you what, I was looking at the results. You are doing great in Premier League punters here. I will bring up the Champions League. You need a little bit of an up. I don't think you've done as many shows as us. I think you're in the negative on our Champions League picks, but obviously killing it in Premier League. Alex, obviously we spoke on Skype. We've got our team bankroll Skype there, and you were sort of saying that it's tough after the international break. How do you think it affects, though, the Champions League picks this week?
It doesn't. It doesn't affect Champions League because Champions League is by far the most important competition in Europe in general. So I think that the teams will enter with the best starting 11, with the thought to win their matches. So it was very good for them to play one match before the Champions League after the international break,
Yeah.
So I think that it will not happen anything bad.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Yeah. Big shout out to everyone watching. Barca man, Natalie. He says hello. Hi everybody. Great to have you here. Jack L. Can't wait to hear some of your bets going on. But yeah, it was a tough weekend. But listen, onwards and upwards. I am going to display our collective Champions League record here. As you know, unlike our Premier League punter show on our best bets, here we do rotate all of our guests here to come on and give picks. So at some point very soon, it is going to be brilliant. I think we're up 15 units of profit, which is very nice indeed. I don't know if that is going to come up. Is that going to come up, Rafa? Yes, he says. Yes, he says.
Yes, indeed. Come on.
It is
Come
coming.
on.
And here it is. So there we go. That is where we stand. Alex up top, 8.2 units of profit. Natalie, 3.7. Flash holding up the rear, as he was doing last season. But you are on. 15 units. It's about 15 units in total. What are you laughing about?
I just
Flash?
Noticed on there, Nat, that I'd only had 4 picks.
Well, exactly.
How many shows have you been having without me?
Yeah, but sometimes before you could have had 100%
Alex
by
had
now.
28 picks.
Yeah, well, exactly.
4.
Well, exactly. Now, yeah, but look at
Alex
Big
has had
Man.
more
Big
winners than
Man's
I've
done
had
5,
picks.
and he's 2.4 units of profits.
Yeah, but he's a judge.
Don't blame the
He's
number of picks, Flash. Blame the picks you gave.
Listen, true. I was a bit unlucky, I dare say.
Well, listen, we've got 8 more games now. We've got 8 more picks to give. There's a few of them that are tough. I think there's some teams that are like underperforming this season. Even the likes of Real Madrid, we're going to discuss them. Manchester United are a tough team to bet. Bayern Munich even as well. Just very quickly, obviously, Arsenal. I don't know if you guys had a chance. Did you guys have a chance to look at the starting lineup of Arsenal?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
no,
you know what you're going to get with
Aubameyang.
Arsenal anyway.
Well, because obviously
goals,
their price is increasing obviously due to the lineup. You're going Arsenal, both teams to score. Flash, I'm going Arsenal in the over 1.5 goals. Alex, do you have any bets on this one?
No, it's a huge pass for me. No, I think that I will stay. Yeah, it's his nap. Unfortunately for his nap, Aubameyang is not in the starting 11. Ramsey is not there. Guendouzi, if I pronounce his name correct, is not in there. So it's weird to see such a lineup. The other team, Leicester, have everyone in the starting 11 from Iheanacho, Vardy, Madison, and so on. So I think that it will be might be an upset coming up.
Ooh, could be an upset. Well, I hope not. We've got Martin cheering on Arsenal there because we need the win. All right, starting off, running in no particular order. AEK Athens versus Bayern Munich Group E. The odds that I'm quoting are from 10bet. Bayern Munich 1.25, draw 6.5, and AEK Athens 15. This is obviously a must-win for Barcelona, equal points to top place Ajax. And the bookies are looking like this is going to be an overs match, but it's low, over 2.5 goals there. Alex, start us off on this one. They're grinding out the wins by Munich, but they're not big wins.
Yeah, but this should be a big win. This should
yeah.
they should make a statement here. They should destroy AEK Athens. They are the better side by far. The Greek side are struggling also in their domestic league right now. Some of the injury problems are now done with some of their key players starting to training with the team right now. For Bayern Munich, I'm saying just Frank Ribéry left home because of the back injury, but at his age, he will probably stay many times at home during this Champions League season. So I'm taking Bayern Munich minus 1.5 on the Asian handicap at 1.7. Nothing more than that. I don't see something else happening. Who is who likes to risk more? They might like to also the -2 on the Asian handicap, which is priced at 2.2, something there. But I really like Bayern Munich to destroy AEK Athens on the road.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, like I said, they drew hosting Ajax 1-1. I know, many people obviously had Bayern Munich to win that match. I was even more looking for something like the under 3.5 goals at 1.67. I'm just not sure we're going to see a ton of goals. I do like Barca Man says in 15 away trips in Europe, Bayern have conceded in 14 of them. Both teams to score as well, 2.1. Are you on the same lines as Alex here on the minus 1.5? Flash.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with Bayern Munich. Although I think a lot of people didn't really give Ajax the credit. I mean, I'm a real Ajax fan. I think it's probably the best Ajax side I've seen for like 15 years. But they look tired. They look leggy. They need to get a little bit more spring in their step, a little bit more euphemism in there. So, I mean, I'm going to go with Bayern Munich to score over 2.5 goals at 2. So I can see it being 3-0, 3-1. So I just thought, I was looking. I find this card really, really tough because we got sides that only want to turn it on now and again. They're not like in years gone by. We could put a hat on and say this will happen. So I mean, I find I've only got 3/4 bets, but I've just gone for Bayern Munich to score over 2.5.
Yeah, I have to say, huge lean. I'll decide if I pull the trigger on that one, on the both teams to score. Jack L says definitely both teams to score if Boateng plays. Bayern played great on the weekend. Agree with Alex's bet, says Anne S. Shout out to Anne S there. Yeah, liking the team. Yeah, so both teams to score as well. It's a strong lean. I'm just nervous about the Bayern Munich that turns up. Really, they should win comfortably. And Alex, really, that minus 1.5 should be a banker in this game. But Bayern Munich have just, for me, they let me down. Young Boys versus Valencia now. Valencia 2.1. Draw 3.5 and Young Boys 3.8. Both teams in need of points, 4th and 3rd. Young Boys obviously lost to Manchester United 3-0. They're a team sometimes that can be underestimated. And at Young Boys, that price of the 3.8 or a plus on the handicap looks interesting. Flash, I know you like some of those bigger prices. It reminds me of, that was exactly the Southampton price, actually, that you played on the weekend.
Yeah, which didn't come up and didn't pay me. So it's always nice to have a big price loser rather than a short one, I suppose. No, for me, I had to pass this one because I thought it could well be a draw. And that's only because Young Boys were at home. If it was a reverse fixture, then it'd be Valencia all the way. But I just couldn't really find an angle on this at all. So it's a pass.
Yeah, I didn't pull up the figure for a +1 or something like that on the Young Boys. Alex, what's your thoughts on this game? Rafa, I can't hear him.
Okay, now?
Yes. Okay. Did you
sorry.
hear him, Flash?
No, I was just too
No.
rude.
No one was
didn't wanna be
hearing
rude.
him. I was like, surely someone must pick out that I can't hear him. Okay. Sorry, what were you going to say, Alex?
Yeah. So it was my fault from my computer. So under 2.5 goals, my lean at 1.95. Valencia's 8 last matches under 2.5, all of them.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid of young boys. Domestically, they are staying very good. They are 10 points clear at the top of the table after 11 games or something like that. Imagine what is happening in their domestic league there. Valencia might take this match, might win this match. I'm comfortable to take the under 2.5 goals because I think that Valencia's rock solid defense will do their job also in this match. I think that is the right price, 1.95 for under 2.5. Also 2.15 for Valencia, but they're only leans, not official bet for me for this match.
Yeah, Alex, completely on the same sheet as you as well. Obviously, we're looking at the same thing here. Looking at Valencia's past record, 8 have gone under. It is at young boys, but Valencia's defense should keep this one a tight fixture. 1.98, I found Valencia drew hosting Manchester United 0-0. What do you like here, Flash?
Well, as I said, I had to pass because I felt that the draw was probably the most likely. And also, if you just go on from what Alex is saying, he's expecting it to be a really, really tight game. And in which case, you can take the draw and have maybe reassess it after 65, 70 minutes. I think starting at the game, the draw price is the one that you'd probably want to be looking at.
Yeah. I'm just going to have as well and pull up and see like a plus on the handicap there as well. Next, so lean for me as well, under 2.5 goals, 1.98. Ajax versus Benfica. Ajax 2, draw 3.7, and Benfica 3.9. I have to say, Ajax looks the tempting play on this one if you're looking for an outright play. Top of Group E, equal points to Bayern. Must win. Start us off here, Alex.
Yeah, I'm looking at the home win at 2.05, but I'm a little worried about the missing of one of their key players, Nicolas Tagliafico, the Argentinian defender. Very good performance all season long, both in Champions League, also in their domestic league. So he has a hip injury and he is ruled out for this match. So if he was in, I think that Ajax would, even like that, I think that Ajax can win this game. But my big tip for this match is over 2.5 goals at 1.9. I see a high scoring affair between two teams with great depth. Also, Benfica, if you look at their matches, they love to play offensive football, to open the space, to create many chances of scoring. So over 2.5 for me at 1.9, it's a lock.
Yeah, you don't want to combine it with the both teams to score for a classic here, because I think that both teams are scoring here. I don't think that Ajax is going to win this 3-0.
I don't think that Ajax will win it 3-0. I think that How much is the Alex Classic? What is?
I don't know, but I was looking at both teams to score, so I'm like, right, if you're on overs, I'm on both teams to score. 1.74. It'll have to be in the 2 somethings if you're quoting the if you're quoting the prices. But yeah, this could be a goal affair here. Both teams to score over 2.5 goals.
I'll tell you in a second what is the price. So over 2.5 goals and both teams to score at 2.15.
Are you making it a classic?
No, I'm just sticking with the overs.
Okay. All right, Flash, are you going for the
Ajax?
Ajax
That's 30
win?
seconds of my life I'm not going to get back.
Sorry, Flash. Keeping you up.
No worries. Yeah, well, no. Ajax is my absolute banker. Really impressed with them. As I said before, it's one of the. I think they're so up and coming. They've got so much pace, so much movement, belief, and they play without fear. And on any other given night, they could have scored 4 away at Bayern Munich. So for me, Ajax 2, that'll do.
Yeah, I really love Ajax as well. I think I'm going to have 2 plays on this one. Ajax 2 and both teams to score 1.74, playing those as 2 separate bets here. We do have match result and both teams to score 3.75. Match result, yeah, okay. So Ajax and both teams to score Also nice if you want to combine that. But I think it's going to be a very interesting game indeed. AS Roma versus CSKA Moscow. Now this one I'm intrigued by. Roma 1.36, draw 5.5, Moscow 9. I think Moscow's highest price is high, and I don't think that their price actually reflects their current form. Personally, you can get Moscow plus 1.5 at 1.86. Also looking at both teams to score here. So the question is why is Moscow's price high? Roma obviously coming from a 2-0 defeat, hosting Spal on the weekend. Start us off here, Flash. Don't want to waste any of your time.
Thank you very much, Nat. Thank you. Yeah, I really like this game. I think that whenever Roma are involved, whether it's home or away, then you just got to get involved in goals. And I think Roma will have too much, as we know that the Russians don't like to travel, and they don't get many points on the road. So I've actually gone for Roma to win and both teams to score at 3.
Okay.
I think that's a great bet.
Yeah. If you had to pick a correct score, what would it be?
I'd go 3-1.
Interesting. All right, Alex, are you similar thoughts there for the match? I just think that CSKA Moscow are underrated here.
Don't get distracted by that CSKA Moscow win against Real Madrid, because I think that everyone can beat Real Madrid given their internal problems there.
True.
So I'm on the same page with Flash here. AS Roma halftime, full time at 1.9. I have, and also a second bet. AS Roma and under 4.5, Martin's Classic at 1.75.
I'm tempted by that Moscow plus 1.5 there, but I am liking both teams to score 1.95. I think that Moscow can get a goal here. Interestingly, the Barcelona, both teams to score no and the over 2.5 goals. We will, at the end of the show, run through all of our official plays as well, so you guys can write those down and you know the bets that we're going to lock in for our record as well. All right, Hoffenheim versus Lyon. This is going to be a corker of a match. Hoffenheim 2.35, Lyon 3, and draw 3.8. This match says to me goals from both sides, which only means one thing, and that is the classic. Alex, what is your bet for this match?
That is the classic, 1.75, both teams to score and over 2.5. Both teams in need of points. I don't think that Lyon will come here to defend. They don't know how to defend. Hoffenheim, the same thing. They don't know how to defend. They defended very good against Manchester City last round, and they were very unlucky not to pull off the upset and 1 point from that match. But I think that this is a must win for Hoffenheim. And Lyon obviously are not coming here to defend. Both teams to score and over 2.5 at 1.75.
Yeah, 2 games these two teams have both played. 7 scored collectively and 7 conceded collectively. I like just Shane's here. What about the Natalie Classic? Home win and the under 9.5 goals. I tell
Yes.
you, if that bet existed with good odds, I'd be all over it. Yes, I would like to make that one my classic if it was playable. What are you going for, Flash?
Listen, copy and paste everything the pair of you have said. I mean, it just looks like goals. Couldn't pick the winner. So you just go with over 2.5 and both teams to score. So 1.75.
Yeah.
That concludes my vote.
Great. And yeah, definitely one of my more confident plays of Tuesday. Right, now we move to a tough one. Manchester United versus Juventus. Juventus 2.5, draw 3.3, Manchester United 3.1. Those odds with 10 bet. And don't forget team Bankroll. If you are not a 10 bet customer, we have a unique promo code for your new signups by using SBR 10 bet or SBR 10 bet UK, depending where you're coming from. Yes, a very, very tough one. I think this could be several ways. I don't think Manchester United, bless you. I don't think Manchester United.
I'm allergic to dogs, and I've been out with the dogs.
Dogs as in underdogs, or like actual dogs?
Yeah, wolf dogs.
All right.
But you have a...
Well, there's 1 second of my life I'll never get back, Flash.
You wouldn't want it, man.
Listening to you sneeze.
Sorry.
All right. Yes. Manchester United, they are at home, 2-2 draw at Chelsea. Obviously, I had Chelsea to win. That failed. Starters off, Premier League punter man, Flash, on the Manchester United here. I think it's a tough game to predict, personally. I think it could go all of many
Get
ways.
involved. Honestly, no. I just couldn't get involved in it because I don't know which Man United's turning up.
Yeah.
I want it to go at overs. I want it to go maybe 0-0, 1-0 to under 1.5. But I found a special with Ball Sports, Paul Pogba to have a shot on goal, on target, at 11-10, 2-1.
Yeah.
I thought that was worth a bit of fun because I can't pick this game.
Yeah, no, same. Alex, do you have a play? Obviously, Man United racked with injuries at the moment.
Yeah, injuries, coach decisions. I don't understand how Alexis Sanchez coach decision to rule him out for this game. If anyone can explain that to me, I would thank him. But I think that Juventus are by far the better side right now. They will come here to extend their 11-match unbeaten streak. Yes, their 10-match winning streak came to an end last weekend. As I said, Genoa scored against Juventus, and Martin has to dance for that on the next show. But here in Champions League, I think the Manchester United slow start of the matches will be the key to this match. I think that Juventus will score quick in the game in the first 20-30 minutes of the game. And I think that the best bet for me, I will not take a straight win because I don't know exactly how this match will turn up, but I will take Juventus with draw no bet at 1.75.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm leaning towards the unders in this game, 1.77. Although, Juventus could score early, hold, put the brakes on, and Manchester United find it hard to find the back of the net. But I don't know what's your thoughts on goals there, Alex?
I don't know. Depending the time of the first goal. If the first goal, as I said, it will come in the first 20-30 minutes, I think that we might see also the over 2.5 goals in the match. It's a good match for in-play betting. It's a good match to see the lineups of Manchester United, how flaccid, and after that decide for a bet. But probably, as I said, Juventus will, not probably, 99% they will travel, they will return back home with at least 1 point. So to be safer, I'm choosing the draw no bet option.
Yeah. Flash, I'm going to have to teach you how to get the comments up when you're filming and you can read the comments at the same time. There's two people fighting over who's the super fan of Flash. We've got Bill Butlicker and we've got Shane. I'd have to say Bill Butlicker was there first. So I'd give Yeah. But Shane's a long time standing buddy of Team Bankroll, so it's a tough
Shane
one.
was-
But Bill put his
share the
cards.
love.
Huh? There's enough of Flash to love. You can have two.
Exactly.
Listen, I think that
Plenty of love to go
Shane
around.
is older. Shane is older in the chat, but Bill Budlicker expressed his opinion about Flash. Flash is his god. So he
What
was
about the
first
females? Is there no females flooding the airwaves?
No, just two.
No, maybe Anne doesn't like you, so I don't know.
So
That's fair
we've got Anne. I'm a fan, Flash. You can have me as your female fan.
That's it. That will get me to tune in.
All right, we've got two matches left, and first one being Real Madrid versus Pilsen, Group G. Real Madrid 1.08, draw 15, and Pilsen 34. Alex, you mentioned earlier anybody can beat Real Madrid. It is obviously on their turf. Pilsen priced 34. I was just getting the odds on this one, but there is value at Pilsen +3. God, do we take a Pilsen draw no bet? Pilsen and the draw? Pilsen +3.
We don't take anything.
Can
We
they
don't take
beat
nothing.
Real Madrid? Are you confident enough to put your money on
No,
that?
we don't take nothing for this match. Unfortunately, I'm not playing Real Madrid anymore. Yes, +3 at 1.87 looks very nice, very tempting. Given their injury issues, obviously Gareth Bale is back. but still some players are not back with the team. And also internal issues like Lopetegui will be announced in 24 hours that he's sacked. Or maybe after this match, many coaches, many good names on the list for new coaches. We should wait. I think 3-4 weeks till everything is together at Real Madrid before
Oof.
betting on them. But +3 looks tempting.
Yeah. +3 Pilsen.
Yeah, looks tempting. Yeah.
Yeah, it sure does. And I tell you, like, AATF here says, stay away from this match. You've been warned. I completely agree, and I think it's just more because you just can't trust Real Madrid. Obviously, you said Bale's back. The value gets going. If you look at the goals, over 3.5 goals at 1.7, or the under 3.5 goals at 2.3. Bookies obviously pegged as a high-scoring affair. Flash, do you think this will be a high-scoring affair?
Yeah, I do. Let me tell you now, for the record, so I'm just going to ramble on, but there'll be no bet at the end of it because I am leaving the game alone. But I can see it as a professional point of view of it. It's a much-needed break away from the turmoil of the league games and what's happening with the manager. So for me, they can just forget everything, go out there, express themselves, and I can see them winning 4 or 5. But do I trust them enough to put my money on it? No, not at all.
There we go. Anne S does say, I do like Flash. There you go. There's another.
I weren't touting for fans, you know.
I'm just bringing up Pilsen +3 because there's some value in this one. Pilsen +3, 1.89. Pilsen plus
That's value, is it?
3 goals. That is value. So
Yeah,
do
but
we take it?
If you think about it for a second and how Pulsen got destroyed in Italy by AS Roma 5-0 there, you don't know what to expect. As Flash said, Real Madrid has have the necessary weapons to destroy to score 7-8 against a team like Victoria Pulsen. But exactly how he said, do you trust them to do that? No, you
Yeah.
don't, because
The necessary weapons. They do have the necessary weapons to do that. And Pilsen conceded 7/2. It's a tough match. I agree. And to quote AATF, stay away from this match. Or look at in-play betting, see how Real Madrid turn out on the pitch. All right, finally, Shakhtar Donetsk versus Manchester City, Group F. Man City 1.4, draw 6, Shakhtar Donetsk 8. Man City obviously doing a number on Burnley on the weekend there. They should win this. The question is by how much? Man City in the over 2.5 goals gets going with value at 1.75. Start us off, Flash, from the Premier League Punter Show.
Yeah, the big problem you've got with Man City is they actually struggled to get over the line last time. It was only until David Silva popped up late on. The value here is probably both teams to score an over, but the thing is, a Man City, like at the weekend, everyone went, or most people went, Man City in under 4.5, and then they go and get 5. So it's like, there was a few of you who did it. There's only one of us who didn't do it. So the big thing is, I'm just going to leave the game alone. I think that my money's good at Lyon, good at Ajax, good at Roma. So I'm not going to bother going into these games because you might see Man City just go 1-0 up, and then that's it, game over.
Yeah, I don't know, though. I think they need some goals in, don't they? I think this is flex their scoring muscles.
They just need the points.
They certainly have the necessary weapons, Alex, to beat Shakhtar Donetsk, don't they? They've got the weapons.
They sure do. Yeah, absolutely. Also, I don't know how much Kevin De Bruyne will play, but he's fit. I don't know if he will be forced in this away match at Shakhtar. You saw what happened in December. They played again last match from the group stage, and Shakhtar won. Was the first team to win against Manchester City all season long. But now I don't think that that's the point, because that time Manchester City were qualified already. I don't know how much they were careless about that match. By the way, Leicester scored 1-0. What did I tell you?
Get in.
No, I'm not kidding.
No, I said
Okay,
get
No,
in.
you said get in.
Get in, you said.
Yes.
Okay, get in. So Manchester City now second in the standings, 1 point below Lyon, 1 point above Shakhtar. So it's a must win for them. Obviously, they are playing Shakhtar both in and out in 2 weeks. First away in Ukraine, second in England in 2 weeks. So I think that they need this win. I think that it will be a classic match of Manchester City. Yes, Flash said that it was a late goal against Hoffenheim, but I'm expecting the same scoreline there, 2-1, 3-1 for Manchester City. This is why I'm playing Manchester City and over 2.5 goals in the match at 1.8.
Yeah, 1.8, nice. I found odds of 1.75 on that one, so shop around for your odds. I'm going Man City in the over 2.5 goals as well, at the beautiful odds of 1.8, to quote Alex again. All right, so those are Tuesday's matches. Tomorrow, same time, we will be joined by Martin Green, who is going to come on and share his tips there. But before I let you go, obviously run down your official plays that we're going to track you on with your banker. And if you have it, don't push it if you don't, a 2-team parlay. Start us off, Alex.
Bayern Munich minus 1.5 at 1.7. Ajax versus Benfica over 2.5 goals at 1.9. Roma halftime full-time at 1.9. Hoffenheim Lyon Alex Classic at 1.75. Juventus with draw no bet at 1.75. And Manchester City and over 2.5 goals at 1.8. Banker being Ajax versus Benfica over 2.5 goals. And a double Juve draw no bet, and let's say Roma and halftime full-time for Roma again.
All right, awesome stuff. What have you got for us, Flash?
Hoffenheim and Lyon Classic 1.75. Banker Ajax 2. Roma and both teams to score at 3. So that's Roma to win and both teams to score. Bayern over 2.5 goals at 2. My parlay is Ajax to win and Roma to win and both teams to score.
Awesome stuff. All right, I'm going to go for official plays. I'm going for Ajax and both teams to score 2 separate bets there. I'm going for no. I said I'm nervous now. Ace Roma. I'm not going to play that one. But I am doing Hoffenheim versus Lyon. I'm doing the classic at 1.75. That's my banker. And then I'm going to do Man City in the over 2.5 goals at 1.8. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 official plays for Tuesday. I am not going to do a 2-team parlay. I'm not confident enough, and I'm just treading carefully on this one, but I've got lots of plays for tomorrow. So there we go. Thank you very much. Thanks everyone watching. Let's go back and enjoy the game now. Arsenal-Leicester, and big thank you to Flash, Alex, and everybody watching and commenting as well. Really love the comments. Keep them coming. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, boys.
Thank you.
Cheers, Nat. Cheers, Alex.
Cheers.